When we press this button, our starter Pokemon spawn. But there's more than 3. There's actually 9. 1 for every generation. And each round when we select a Pokemon, we lock out that generation for the rest of our picks. And after picking these Pokemon for 6 rounds, Arpus and I are going to battle to see who is the starter generation champion. And here we are, Arpus, at the all-generation starting room. As soon as I press this button, magic is gonna happen.
Oh my god. I can't wait for magic to happen. Let's see, bro. What are you gonna get?
Please give me Rayquaza. Okay. Okay, so starting off, we have Gen 1 Jigglypuff, terrible. Sunflower might be the worst Pokemon in the game. We have Breloom in Gen 3, and then we got the big old Palkia Generation 4. Now, I will say, Gen 4 has some really strong legendary Pokemon. On top of that, there's other really good dragon Pokemon that I could take later on in this challenge. So I'm not 100% sold on Palkia. Let's see what else we have.
If you pick Palkia, you can't get Giratina or Arceus later.
Exactly, and Arceus would be so sick. We also have Archon, Pyroar, Magearna, though. Magearna is actually really strong, but Gen 7 also has other really strong Pokemon. Solgaleo, Lunala, Zeraora, all the Tapus, all of them, yeah. Gen 8, Arctovish, not bad. Gen 9, Tinkaton, that is actually really strong too. But to be honest, I think I'd rather start off my team with the strongest possible Pokemon and build around that. So for that reason, I'm going to pick the behemoth in front of me. Give me Palkia.
Mr. Simon, you got yourself a very nice Pokemon on the first round. I can't even lie. Okay, Palkia to start off with, that's hard to compete with, but I got a good feeling here. This round, it's all looking blue. And you know what they say about blue? Come on! Oh my gosh, a swing and a miss, dude. That's what I get, bro. That's what I get. Okay.
Dude.
I mean, hey, we got some decent stuff. Can we evolve Pokemon today? That is the real question.
Yeah. You can evolve Pokemon.
Ooh, okay, so I can treat this Growlithe as an Arcanine, this Snivy as a Superior, and this Gabite as a Garchomp. Bro, imagine if we both choose from Gen 4 on the first round.
That would be crazy, but I do want to say, not to like give you any advice or anything, but Gen 1 is pretty much the worst gen as far as competitive goes. So if there's ever a time to like lock out your Gen 1 block, Arcanine is not a bad option.
That is not a bad point, but aren't we only choosing 6 Pokemon anyways? I don't have to pick a Gen 1 Pokemon. I could just wait till I get a Mewtwo.
That is true. You could wait till you get a Mewtwo, but you have a 1 in 151 chance of getting a Mewtwo. So
that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not that bad.
All right.
But we do have a big decision to make here on this round. Meowstic honestly isn't that bad of a Pokemon. Decidueye is a fully evolved starter. That's about it. I think if I choose Garchomp here, that's the best Pokemon. But do I want to lock myself out from a Giratina or that Arceus I mentioned earlier? That's a good question. I think I'm just going to pick the Gabite and get a Garchomp, okay? Not bad at all, but unfortunately, we can't choose Gen 4 anymore. Yo, that rhymed. That was a bar.
All right, Arpus, welcome to round number 2. As you can see, my Generation 4 block has been crossed out, which means that no matter what Pokemon spawns there, I cannot pick it. Please, for the love of all that is holy, this is the only time in my Pixelmon career that I do not want an Arceus. Here we go. Let's see. If it is one, dude, I quit. Oh, that is quite the opposite of an Arceus. Let's go.
Okay. Whatever, dude.
That is pretty lucky. I cannot lie. This is like the tiniest round of all time, though. I got so many tiny Pokemon. Let's check out each Pokemon by generation. We have Sandshrew, which evolved into Sandslash. Not bad, but again, Gen 1's kind of poop for it. I don't need to say anything. Barboach, no. Chinkling, no. Trubbish, Dragalge isn't the worst Pokemon ever. The problem is there's so many other really good dragon Pokemon, and I also, well, I already have a dragon Pokemon, so I'm not too interested in picking another one.
I'm not trying to flex. I'm really not trying to flex. Okay, bro, just keep that in the Pokeball.
Next, though, we have the very beautiful Tapu Lele.
Bro, well, you said it on the last round. Gen 7's got a lot of legendaries in it, and you hit one here, so.
Yeah, okay. I definitely like Tapu Lele because it's fairy type specifically, then that pairs up really well with our Palkia. Next, we have Flapple, though. Getting a lot of food Pokemon and Tatsugiri, which is sushi. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. My option's pretty obvious here. I'm just gonna go Tapu Lele. It's sick. It's fairy. It's psychic.
Come on,
it's
man.
awesome.
Spice up your life a little bit. Don't just pick the legendary every time, bro. All right, Mr. Simon is 2 for 2 with legendaries. Can I even get one here to keep up? That would really help us out. We got a pseudo. Can we get a legend? Oh, shoot.
Baby.
baby.
Oh,
Okay, not
shoot.
a bad round. Let's start breaking this down one by one. Over here, we got ourselves an Ammonite, which we're just gonna move on. We have a Hoppip too, and we're just gonna move on. Look at this Regirock, bro. This guy is the life of the party. Look at his face. This guy is a Chad, but unfortunately not the strongest legend. He does got some bulk to him, so there's something to be said. Fortunately, I do think we get destroyed by Palkia.
No, you don't.
Yeah, okay. So we got that to keep in mind. I also got a Chingling.
Yeah, how crazy is that? That we both pick Gen 4 and then the next round, we both get Chingling. This means 100% that you must keep doing what I have been doing, and you must pick Gen 7, and you must pick this Wimpod. Please.
Hey, I mean, Golisopod, on the other hand, is a very valid Pokemon, so that wouldn't even be that bad of a play. Amoonguss, very solid Pokemon. Laboom, fully evolved starter. Hey, we'll take that any day of the week. Plus, this is a very good one as well. However, standing right next to a Chien-Pao, which is a very good legend, dude. So good. It might be worth taking the Chien-Pao. Regirock just doesn't help me out that much at all, sadly. Even against the Tapu Lele. Unfortunately, Chien-Pao doesn't really as well, but it's just such a strong Pokemon that I think I need to pick it. Welcome to the squad, Chien-Pao.
Gosh dang it. Wahoo! Welcome to round number 3.
Wait, that was good.
Thank you. Right now, I have Gen 4 and 7 locked out, but I still have some other really good generations, and you're about to see exactly what I'm talking.
No way you got another Palkia, bro. Also, oh my.
Thank God I already picked a Palkia, though. I don't know if there's any reason for me to take more than 30 seconds in this round, because I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious the Pokemon that I have to take.
No. Just think about it. Think how cool it would be if you picked Shedinja. No! Coming in hot now, I still need to get myself a really strong Pokemon. We got a Chien-Pao, which of course is nothing to sneeze at. However, it's not very bulky. I need something that can stick around a bit longer. So let's see if our luck is any better.
Ooh, Raichu, dude.
It's not the worst thing ever. Okay, you're right. We did get a Raichu, okay? It's not a Pikachu. It's fully evolved. Not the worst thing ever. It's an electric type. Unfortunately, that doesn't really help me with your team, but moving forward, we got a Sentret. Moving forward, we have an Armaldo after this evolves, a Skuntank, and a Scolipede once we evolve Whirlipede. But let's pay attention to these last 4. Noivern, Naganadel, Sandaconda, and Lokix, which I'll admit is the worst of the 4. This is a nice one to get. I just mentioned how I need some steel types to counter your fairies, but something else is a good poison type. I think Naganadel would fit my team and your team very well. Well, my team to fight your team. It wouldn't fit your team because it's my Pokemon, not yours. What do you say about that? Any thoughts?
You know, that's kind of true, but also it does get countered by my Pokemon as well, because it's also Dragon type. It's Dragon Poison. So Fairy's fine against it. Dragon is good against it.
But
Psychic
it's fine
is good against it.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do against a poison move, bro? What are you gonna do?
You know, I'll just click the button called Psychic,
and then I'm gonna get my
Beast
Beast Boost, bro. Okay, what are you gonna have Psychic on your Xerneas, bro?
No, but on my Tapu Lele, I will.
Bro,
Yeah, go ahead, pick it.
Pick it,
dummy.
I'm picking it.
Pick it,
I'm
dummy.
picking it.
See what
I'm picking it.
happens.
I'm picking it. Naganadel.
Bro thinks I'm scared of his Naganadel. What an absolute joke. Watch this. Ooh! I got my boy! No
Who
way!
was your boy?
Ludicolo!
Who was your... Oh, yeah, you did get your boy. Wait, I have an idea.
What? That's...
I didn't mean to do that.
I can't believe you've done this. That's disrespect. You know what? I'm 6-0ing you. I'm 6-0ing you today, actually.
I was just gonna quick guard. And I clicked quick attack.
Anyway, we got Ponyta, Politoed, Ludicolo! Chatot, which you can't pick, don't care. Beartic, low-key. I would not hate a Beartic. Quilladin, Turtonator. And last but not least, we have Tinkatank, which we've already gotten Tinkaton. I might just be building a full fairy team at this point. But I just cannot pass up on my boy Ludicolo! Come on! How many times do we get the opportunity to pick Ludicolo?
All right, here we go. Time for my Pokemon.
Ooh.
Okay. Whoa. I mean, dude, okay, we started off great, and then it just went downhill from there. I'm not gonna lie at all.
It really did.
Well, we did get one of the better Pokemon from Generation 1. We got a Nidoking, so if there is a round to possibly pick Gen 1, it could be this one.
Hear me out, Arpus. Hear me out. We need to add a Nidoking fusion to the game.
What should it fuse with, though?
I don't know. Comment down below a cool Pokemon that can fuse with Nidoking. Something that we haven't fused before, I think. Hear me out. Watch this one. Volcarona. How that would work, I'm not entirely sure.
What about Guzzlord?
Ooh.
We got Chinchou, aka Lantern, which is a very strong, bulky honestly, that could be the pick here. Exploud again. I think I got this last round, just as the unevolved version. Ooh, honestly, dude, Roserade would be a solid Pokemon. It gets Sleep Powder, Leech Seed.
Gosh, it's a gosh dang shame that you already picked it before, so you can't even pick it.
I was gonna get to that part. You seem a bit too excited. Electros, a Pokemon with 0 weaknesses, but also Vivillon, dude. This is such a gimmicky Pokemon. I get Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance. It might be the play. Flapple is the Gen 8 slot. I feel like we've gotten this a few times. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, actually, you already have a Xerneas. If I get a Yveltal or a Zygarde, I don't even think I would want those. I think I might pick Gen 6 here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a Pokemon that can put you to sleep and set up and is super effective on Tapu Lele. Hey, you might be laughing now. You might be laughing now. Just wait, bro. Just wait, bro. Look at this.
I've never in a million years seen anyone pick a Vivillon intentionally. Hold on. Wait. Stay right there. Don't move.
What are you laughing at, bro?
I just took a picture of you and your Vivillon together. Here you go. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing that you're wearing a Vivillon. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Can't stop laughing. All right, well, anyway, we are down to just about only having half of the options left, which is quite scary. Luckily for me, though, I still have Gen 9 and 8 and 5, which are 3 very, very strong gens.
Just hit the button. Hit the button. Okay. I'm trying to do something.
Oh, you caught a Pidove. Nice, dude. Well, anyway, boys, I got myself a Kakuna, Hakuna Matata, Kakuna Patata. But next up, we have Skarmory. That is cool. That is good. I would love a Steel type on my team. It fits perfectly with my fairies. I don't even have a flying type either. Really, really good option with Skarmory. Cacturne trash, can't pick it. Mothim trash, can't pick it. It actually reminds me a lot of Vivillon, which is trash. In the middle, we have Gen 5 Pidove. I don't want that at all. Gen 6 Goomy would have been nice, but we already have a dragon. Don't need that. Gumshoes, don't need that. Gen 8. Oh my good golly gosh. We got ourselves the man, the myth, the legend, a Cinderace. I love Cinderace, one of my favorite Pokemon. Mabosstiff too. It's also sick, but there's just too many good Gen 9 Pokemon for me to justify picking Mabosstiff over the opportunity of potentially getting one of them. So, long story short, my options right now for me are between Skarmory and Raboot for the Cinderace. You know what? As much as I love Raboot and Cinderace, I just think that Skarmory fits the team better. I think that he counters your Pokemon more, and for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in my Gen 2 Pokemon, which is going to be a Skarmory, probably one of the best Gen 2 Pokemon that you can't pick. Plus, that leaves Gen 8 open for next round for potentially getting a really good Pokemon. Let's go.
Please, we need something that can take out Skarmory. I'm not even kidding. I just need a fire type or an electric type, something that deals with Skarmory. So show me the money. Dude, that is so bad. All right, whatever, man. We got a Grookey last round. I think we had a Rillaboom. Obviously, that gets destroyed by Skarmory. Vanillux is just not that great of a Pokemon. It's not like terrible, but nah, I'm not choosing that. Regice is also pretty terrible. He's pretty bulky, especially, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. He also gets worked by Skarmory, and I have an Ice type already. I'm just picking the Marill.
Oh, no, get in here. I know you want to run away. Like, you don't want to see what's about to happen, but it's going to happen regardless if you look or not. So you may as well look. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, bang. Machop.
Oh, that is amazing, bro. Look at this good wait. Oh, wait, no, you can't choose it.
That is pretty annoying. To be honest, this entire round overall isn't the hottest. We have Machop, which gives me a Machamp, which isn't bad. I don't even have a fighting type on my team, but I kind of forget what Pokemon Arpus keeps picking because he keeps picking awful Pokemon. I really can't keep up. Next up, we have Quillfish. Can't pick it. Barboach again. Bastiodon. Roggenrola, which evolves into Gigalith. That is not bad. I don't know if I would mind a Gigalith on my team. Litleo, Solgaleo, I don't even want to think about it. Yamper and Kilowattrel is like the Gen 9. That. I know, and it's actually not bad. It's insanely fast. It hits decently hard. It's a good typing. I kind of like a Kilowattrel, to be honest with you, but I also like Roggenrola. Those are what I am personally between. And by the way, if you guys ever like disagree with one of our options, comment down below which option you disagree with and why, because there's so many different Pokemon. There's so many different teams that we could have ended up having by the end of this video. So let us know if you would have picked anything else. Anyway, with Duke consideration and the fact that I totally forget what team Arpus has. Dang, I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Gigalith is better against your team than Kilowattrel. But I like Kilowattrel more. He's more fun to use. I'm going Kilowattrel. Honestly, I think Gigalith might be better against Arpus's team, but I like never ever use this Pokemon and I really want to. It's super fun. So let's do it, boys. Come on.
Mr. Cybert, I found myself here at the most important round. Bink!
Oh!
We're just doing it. We're just doing it. We're just doing it. Ooh, and we got some honestly really good Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. Gen 1, easily my best Gen 1 roll. We didn't get a single legend from Gen 1. We didn't get a Mewtwo, we didn't get one of the birds. Gyarados, though, is pretty dang close. That is a great Pokemon. Sadly, I just picked an Azumarill. I don't know if I want another water type. We have a Typhlosion that we cannot pick. That would have been nice for Skarmory.
Wait, this is a crazy statement that I'm about to say, but I did not know Hariyama was that fake. Good God.
We have a Hippopotasso, a Hippowdon, which ain't that bad. We do have a Garchomp already, so it's fine. We have Pheromosa, Double, and Tadbulb on the right. Sadly, a Double is the only one we can pick, and I don't really think it'll help our team all that much. So we got to consider Gyarados, Hariyama, and Haxorus. All three would be decent, and they all conveniently get walled by Skarmory, except for Gyarados. Why did you have to pick that, Mon? You're so weird, bro. You're so weird.
Dude, I'm trying to win because there's $1 million on the line.
Yeah, I know there's $1 million on the line. Okay, I'm picking the Hariyama. I need a fighting type on my team. There we go.
All right, boys. Well, let's move on to the final battle and see who will be victorious. And here we go. Arpus leading off with his team mascot, Vivian. Wait, who's who?
Wait, yeah. Oh, I'm seeing Double. Oh, my God.
Hurricane!
No confuse. Thank you.
Dragon Claw. Whoa.
Beautiful.
That's okay.
I made a play.
No.
I made such a play here. I went for Bulldoze.
Well, luckily that didn't even do that much. It didn't even do that much. It didn't even do that much.
I dropped your speed though. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay. Well, I'm just dropping your speed. I'm gonna only make sure.
While you drop my speed, I will drop your HP down to 0. How about that? I totally have a counter to this. I do.
Dude, just bring out the Skarmory.
Oh!
There's no way. There's no freaking
oh my God, the 6-0's alive!
way.
The 6-0 is alive! The 6-0 is alive and he misses the Aqua Tail!
No way this is happening.
Oh my God, dude, I actually can't believe it. But I'm keeping the 6-0 alive. I'm trying to keep the 6-0 alive here.
You can't even kill me. Withdraws into the Tapu Lele. Bro, what are you?
Play rough. Oh, yes, and he misses the play rough. Wow.
What is going on?
This game is so easy. Oh my gosh.
No. Like there's something going on.
Whoa,
look how much that, you would be dead. You would actually be dead. No way. There's actually no way.
Oh, Azumarill's dead, by the way. Wake up. Kilowattrel, please wake up. No! If this stupid thing sweeps my team, I'm never playing this game again.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. What? Is that what he's trying to kill?
Oh my God. Okay, come on. Big damage. Bug Buzz.
Okay. Ooh, we're good. Down here.
Okay, that's good. That's pretty good damage. That's pretty good.
Ooh,
okay, here we go.
Dale.
Yeah, bro. Oh, let's go. And we got the Beast Boost. Special attack increased. Where's that Skarmory?
Oh, no.
Tapu Lele. Wait a sec. Give me that boost.
Oh, no, Arpus, please stop.
Come on.
Arpus, please stop.
I'm +3. The Nagana Del Sweep. This is just beautiful. People always ask, who's better in these battles? Is it Arpus or is it Cyrud? I guess now we know, baby. Team mascot for the win.
If you guys enjoyed that video and want to watch another one, leave a like, subscribe, and click this one right here. Dang it!